T36 category. 2 to take place in that one. And Paul Blake, the world champion and championship record holder, will go in lane 6. And Wang of China goes in 7.
If you look at PBs in this race, it's really down to Great Britain and the Russian athlete to take out this race and lead from the front.
Well, Paul Blake has settled in nicely there on the inside lane, the British championship record holder and defending champion in this event, and he's just moved through there on the inside, up in a line with a couple of other athletes. They're all bunched right up there. There's no real pace on at the present time, so it looks like it's going to be a very, very tactical race, this one. Blake there just sitting there in second place at the present time, but trailing it at the back there is the Mexican Martinez Luna, who doesn't want to be dropped off the back there. The Chinese athlete Wang also around the back, but in first place at the moment is the Russian Artem AREFYEV, silver medalist in 2013, behind Paul Blake, and Blake is just on his shoulder at the moment, but he looks like he's doing it ever so easily, does Paul Blake, as all of them do. No real pace on at the present time, but I suspect as we come around to the 500 or 600 metre mark, that will change as we go past, and Blake takes the lead as he goes into the last 400 metres. It's AREFYEV who's behind him, the European champion, and then it is the Chinese athlete Wang who is in third place. The first 3 go through in this heat, and Paul Blake has stretched right out to the front, so it's just a race now between the 4 at the back to see who goes through as the next 2 in automatic qualifying. It's going to be a race on there to make sure that they get through, because this has been quite slow. So when it comes down to the fastest qualifiers, and here goes the Mexican Martinez Luna, who's gone through, but the Russian AREFYEV has gone with him, so he hasn't left anything behind. But there's a group, there's going to be a big race on there. The Chinese athlete Wang Dianwei has also gone up there, but Paul Blake is out by himself, way out in front as he comes around to about the last 120 metres. Here comes the Russian European champion AREFYEV, who's going around the outside in the blue shirt, but it is Paul Blake. There is AREFYEV in all the 2s in the blue shirt. It is the Chinese athlete Wang who's currently in second place, but here coming through is AREFYEV, but it's Paul Blake out in front who's going to take the victory. It is Wang who comes through in second place, and it's going to be AREFYEV who goes through and takes third place, the Russian. But Paul Blake, he did that ever so easily, didn't he, Ebano Hanlon?
Well, the Russian led for most of the first lap, but on that bell, Paul Blake really took off. And if you were watching closely, their first home straight, it appeared that Paul Blake was actually smiling as he ran behind the Russian. He moved to the front and then took a couple of looks over his shoulder, led the rest of the race, and from then on it was really a race of the rest as they were bunched up for much of the second lap until 150 to go, where they started to string out a little bit, came together again on the home straight. It looked as if the Mexican and the Russian were going to be pushing for second, but Wang, the Chinese, came through to take second.
Let me just explain to you how easy that was for Paul Blake, because his championship record and his PB set 2 years ago is 2 minutes 06.10. Now the clock just ticked over there to around that mark, so at the 100 metre mark he would have had to be down at the finishing line to break his PB. He comes in a time of 2:25.05. You can see him there, he's just doing it ever so easily, conserving energy, making sure he gets through with no problems whatsoever. This was where the race was on. The man on the inside really fell away there, the Mexican at the back, and it is AREFYEV, the Russian, who goes through in third place, and Wang of China who goes through in second place there. AREFYEV in third, and trailing at the back there, it is the Mexican Martinez Luna, and with him the Spaniard Jose Manuel Gonzalez. Confirmation then, Paul Blake goes through along with Wang, and Artem AREFYEV of Russia takes in the third of the qualifying positions.